You can see the cracking.
The prognosis is grim. Severe winter damage in vineyards across the Okanagan. Gordon Fitzpatrick's vines at his winery near Summerland were not spared.
And taking this wood and spur pruning that, and then so we're kind of hedging our bets, right? And see what pushes.
An extreme cold snap in January is the culprit. Temperatures dropped below -25 degrees right across the Okanagan and killed off many of the buds that would have been this year's wine grape crop.
Damage is substantial, greater than 90%. So both the primary and secondary buds, most of them are dead, they're discolored, and so that has everybody worried about what's going to happen in the spring and how many tons are we going to have in the vineyards up and down the Okanagan Valley.
The low temperature, and you can see it got down to -30, but more.
A new report by the BC wine industry predicts catastrophic crop loss this year across the valley, with only 3% of a normal harvest. This on the heels of last year's severe season that saw only half the expected harvest.
Well, back-to-back and consecutively like that is the perfect storm. So it's worrisome. I think it just speaks to the challenges of climate change.
And with little or no grapes expected this year, the industry is projecting substantial losses across the board.
Yeah, well, without that crop, it looks as though it could be up to almost $500 million. And so that's just the impact of wages and, again, tourism. And tourism means hotel stays and restaurants.
The province has already invested millions of dollars in a replant program for grape growers. Some in the industry are asking for help in the short term.
Wineries are going to be running out of wine. So there's been some discussions about, well, can we, on an emergency basis, outsource from other regions such as Ontario or Washington State, Oregon.
That is something not currently allowed for wines carrying the VQA designation and would require governments to make significant regulatory changes. Brady Strachan, CBC News, Summerland.